I'm not teaching, I'm publicly learning, but hi and welcome to Learning from Life in the UK test part 14, the Norman Conquest part 2, that is page 15 and then 16. While doing shoulder impingement training, participating in the exercises is at your own risk. That's it. So we had already with the Norman Conquest that in 1066 William, the Duke of Normandy, which is a region in northern France, had invaded Britain, and in the Battle of Hastings in 1066 he had defeated the Saxon king Harold, who also died in the battle, and that battle is commemorated in the Bayeux tapestry, which is exhibited in France, and we're having a little section of it. Bayeux tapestry, where things of the battle are embroidered. So an embroidered is, as I explained it, just the better name for sewing things in. So that is the name. If sewing is just normal sewing, then there's suturing, that is sewing just in chirurgy and in a hospital, and embroidery is when you put the yarn perfectly through it, that there are coming pictures like this one into it. So embroidery is the name for this practice, like sewing, just that you make pictures. And it is pronounced Bayeux tapestry. So Bayeux is the name of a town in northwest France. Bayeux is the name of a town, and that tapestry is called Bayeux tapestry, and it is 70 meters long, and that are 230 feet. So I said something about the Hadrian's Wall has a length of, I don't know it, but it must be something like 100 kilometers. In Britain there are miles. I'm not sure if it will happen. It was a graphic, so maybe it will happen that somewhere different measurements are explained, miles and kilometers. Just a little bit, 100 miles would be around 65 miles. I don't know it exactly, but it's around 2/3, so 100 kilometers are 65 miles or something, but maybe we get it better. And here, 70 meters are 230 feet, so we have around 4. So 1 meter are 4 feet. The feet has the length of basically 1 feet, so 4 feet, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. That would be a meter. And let's start with the first exercise. We are having just a good stand, and we're going back with shoulders up, in front and down. Then again back, up, in front and down. So just forward shoulder circles. And now we're changing the direction, count front, up, back and down. Again, front, up, back and down. And now the same, just with more effort. Long arms, hand form to fist. And we're going back as far as we can go back. Try to come as high up as you can. Try to go as high up as you can while you bring the shoulders in front. Try to bring the shoulders further in front while you bring them down. Try to bring the shoulders further down while you bring them back. Try to bring the shoulders further high up while you bring them forward. Try to bring them high up while you bring them in front. And you're changing the direction. Try to bring the shoulders high up while you bring them back. Try to bring the shoulders further back while you bring them down. Try to bring the shoulders further down while you bring them in front. Try to bring the shoulders further in front while you bring them up. I think I'm doing exercise too fast. Bring the shoulders back, and last movement, try to bring them back. And also a little bit more. So the region where the Vikings stayed, which is called Danelaw in eastern England and North England, where the Vikings stayed even after we were defeated after King Alfred the Great. King Richard will happen later. So King Alfred the Great, I guess this is very important. So King Alfred the Great had unified the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms and had then defeated the Vikings, and the one who stayed and partly became Christians and mixed with the local communities. That region is Danelaw, and that name Danelaw is actually from Danish and law. So it means actually, it was a little bit different word for the second one, so not law, L-A-W, but law with an U-L-A-U-E, I think. But it means actually the region where the Danish law is Danelaw. And the two cities there are Grimsby, it's Grimsby, not Grimsby, it's Grimsby, and Scunthorpe, it's actually Scunthorpe. And then I wanted to do another thing that has something to do with the word sophisticated. Now we're going to do an extra exercise. Then we're extending wide apart, we're going a bit into the knees, we're going in front with a straight back, we're letting the arms hang. Now we're pinching the scapulars together. And shoulders not high up by the ears, down and pinch the scapulars really together. This is an exercise to train the muscles. So pinch the scapulars together. Now make fists and bring the arms up and really pinch the scapulars together. And release the arms and the scapulars. And the second round. Pinch the scapulars together. Pinch them really together. Make fists and bring the arms up. Pinch the scapulars really together. Now release. And we're going directly on to the second exercise. Again, same setup. Legs wide apart into the knees. Lean the front. This time with the round back. The arms hanging. Turn the arms to the inside. Lift the arms high up and bring the arms together. Straighten out with the back. Bring the shoulders down and together. Now bring the arms high up and together. Shoulders down and together. And that's the effort. Arms high up and together. Shoulders down and together. And release. And the second round, into the knees, hinge forward with a round back, let the arms hang, turn the arms to the inside, the arms high up and together, straightening up, shoulders down and together, the arms high up, together, shoulders down and together. Arms high up, together, shoulders down and together. So, sophisticated. I said that there are 3 words which are the best describing it: intelligent, developed and advanced, and also fancy and world-wise. But who did what when? Sophisticated. I don't know where it was written, but I think it was here. But I can't find it. Here it was. The people of the Iron Age had a sophisticated culture and economy. So it was who? It was the people in the Iron Age, the people living in Britain. And it was during the Iron Age, so let's say 3,000 years ago. So the people living in Britain 3,000 years ago were doing culture and economy in a sophisticated way. So in an advanced, intelligent, developed, fancy, world-wise manner. I still don't really get what the word means, but in that way we were doing culture and economy, a sophisticated way. So now what happened else? So there is the Bayeux tapestry, which commemorates a 70-meter long tapestry, which commemorates an embroidery, which commemorates the Battle of Hastings in 1066, in which William the Conqueror, when he became the King of England, William the Conqueror, before the Duke of Normandy, had conquered England, and in the Battle of Hastings he defeated Harold, the King of Saxon, who died in that battle. The Norman Conquest was the last successful foreign invasion of England and led to many changes in government and social structures in England. So there was one invasion before which we had here. We had an appearing of Christian communities, but we had, what was the word? We had an arriving of farmers from southeastern Europe, but I'm not sure if it can be called an invasion. So farmers had come 6,000 years ago, as in the middle between the Stone Age and the Bronze Age, but maybe the Stone Age actually goes up to the Bronze Age. So the Stone Age is not 10,000 years ago and plus, so 12,000 years ago, but 10,000 years ago until 4,000 years ago. He has not written when which Stone Age was, but we know that it was around 10,000 and 4,000 was the Bronze Age. And in the middle at 6,000, some farmers arrived from southeastern Europe, or their ancestors of them who came 6,000 years ago and did agriculture then. So they were coming, and Julius Caesar once tried it in 55 before Christ. He was coming, but he went again. And then there was Emperor Claudius coming, and he actually he actually came and conquered not Scotland but England in 43 after Christ. And when there was another invasion, so the Romans left in 410, and when the Angles, the Saxons and the Jutes came, and even though there was resistance, they established kingdoms mainly in England around 600. And then there came Vikings in 789, and they came then also a bit later also to settle for longer periods of time. Was there anything? They built communities in East England and Scotland. And when they stayed after they were defeated in the region which is called Danelaw, there are, for example, the cities Grimsby and Scunthorpe, who has, these cities have still Viking, have Viking names. They were an invasion, at least what happens in 1789, and also how it came to stay. And then the last successful invasion to Britain was then in 1066 by William, Duke of Normandy, or William the Conqueror in 1066, and led to many changes in government and social structures in England. We're going back to that sentence after at least a few exercises more. You're bringing the arms up, and we're just concentrating on the scapulars, with the scapulars opening up and giving way for the humerus. If this exercise causes pain, then don't do it. And concentrate just on the scapulars. And down. To the next exercise, the arms on the outside, and we're concentrating just on the scapulars when they come together. And that way opening again. And together, and again opening. We're going through to the next exercise. We're having long arms, we're turning the arms to the inside, we're pressing the scapulars together. The arms to the inside, scapulars down and together. Open the chest a little bit to the sky. We're changing the position of the arms to the outside, scapulars down and together. And change the arms to the inside, shoulders down and together. Now the arms to the outside, scapulars down and together. And a similar exercise, the arms with fists to the outside, a little bit in front, turn the arms in front, shoulders down and together. And the arms back. These exercises have to be done a little bit longer actually to make them more successful. It's not a problem, I'm pretty sure, to do them like that way. It's just not a bit efficient. And it's, anyway, all these exercises are done if you do them at your own risk. And we're having a good run, but not time measured. We're bringing the arms up, and we're shrugging the shoulders high up, and we're letting them down again. And again, the arms up, shrug the shoulders up, and again down. And the last time we shrug the arms up, shoulders up, and release it all again. And the pretzel, the arms together, to the outside, and back into the middle, and together, to the outside. And just concentrate on the scapular movement. Concentrate just on how the scapulars are moving. And together, and then we're done with the pretzel. And we can do all the exercises, but not much left for it. A sun diver, you have a sock or tennis ball or something, you have it on the outside, you let it fall, and you catch it again. Like try so. And you try to have a straight arm. A little bit over middle, and a bit of stretching. And bringing the arm in front, with shoulders back. So now we did not so effective, a bit rushed, but we actually did the complete and full shoulder impingement chain. 40 seconds left, so basically nothing. The Norman Conquest was the last successful foreign invasion of England and led to many changes in government and social structures in England. I want to go to that sentence again in the next part. So I thank you at this point very much, and until next time.